Good afternoon, Miss and to all. My name is Julissa Veris, and today I'll be discussing the communication video. Mark saw his phone ringing and gave a sad sigh instead of a happy sigh like he did at the start of the video. Mark wanted his alone time but did not want to express it to Jackie because he did not want to be rude and hurt her feelings. So he acted like it didn't matter if she came or not while saying she can't come, knowing he preferred to be alone at that time. This showed his passive aggressive communication style. The conversation led to Mark becoming angry and calling Jackie inappropriate and insulting words. This showed his aggressive communication style. Jackie wanted Mark to express for her to come over in a more exciting tone for her to feel wanted. Since Mark did not do so, Jackie chose to start an argument with Mark because she felt like he wasn't being honest about wanting her to come over. This shows Jackie's aggressive communication style. Starting with Mark's strengths for his communication style. His first strength is subtle assertion of dissatisfaction. Mark subtly was telling Jackie he did not want her company at the time. For instance, he told Jackie that she can come true and if she doesn't, he won't be mad at her. Secondly, he can avoid direct conflict. Mark tried to avoid the conflict by telling Jackie her company is welcomed so she won't carry the conflict any further. Thirdly, protection from repercussions. Mark was protecting himself from the outcome that could have happened if he told Jackie the truth. So he instead used his passive aggressive communication style to express how he felt indirectly, such as telling her it doesn't matter if she came or not. Going on to the weaknesses of Mark's communication style. Firstly, creating misunderstanding. Because of his passive aggressive communication style, Mark's, Mark's mixed tone and lack of enthusiasm was causing Jackie to misunderstand if she was welcomed. For example, Jackie asked if he wanted her to come by, and he said he isn't tripping, and she did not understand if she was really welcomed. Next, erosion of trust. His indirect communication with Jackie about how he actually felt caused a damage in the trust Jackie once had in him. Because he is saying that she is welcomed, but she isn't feeling like that is true. Emotional distress. When he was insulting Jackie, she felt ashamed and disrespected, and she expressed how he was being rude and she just wanted to catch up with him for lost times, but he didn't seem interested. Starting with Jackie's strengths in her communication style. A certain dominance. Jackie was directing the conversation in the way she wanted it to go. Jackie was forcing Mark to be honest with her, so she told him not to beat around the question. Next, directness. Jackie was not afraid to directly address the situation at hand. Jackie felt like Mark did not want her to come over, and she told Mark if he did not really want her to come by, he could tell her, and she kept asking if he would like for her to come over. Thirdly, her ability to express her opinion strongly. Jackie strongly believed that Mark was being dishonest and expressed her opinion on the way he was behaving. For instance, she asked if he was basically saying he was not looking forward to her coming by because he said it would be cool if she came by, but he won't be mad at her if she doesn't. Next, we will be looking at Jackie's weaknesses in her communication style. Firstly, she can damage her own relationships and cause resentment within it. Because Jackie was constantly harassing Mark about if he wanted her to come over or not, it made Mark angry and he felt annoyed with Jackie. This caused a stain in their relationship they once had. For instance, when Mark told Jackie to hang up the phone rudely because he was annoyed with her actions. Secondly, placing blame on others. Jackie was putting the blame on Mark because she believed he was not answering the question she was asking, but she was not taking accountability on how her feelings were the reason why she was acting that way with Mark. Thirdly, Jackie's Jackie can cause conflict to escalate. Jackie's want for Mark to tell her what she believed to be true caused the conflict to escalate, and her and Mark both left the conversation angry with no intentions of reaching out to each other again. Jackie and Mark. I can see how frustrating this situation is, and I understand both of your sides. Jackie, I understand how much you would have appreciated if Mark told you more excitedly that he would like for you to come over. He instead made you feel unwanted, which made you feel hurt. What you could have done is been more assertive. You were direct about how you believed he felt, but you failed to express how he was making you feel. If you asked Mark to be more clear about if he wanted your company and told him how it was making you feel, it could have possibly avoided the conflict. Or his responses could have remained the same and you could have chosen to end the conversation and hang up. Arguing with him because you felt like he was being dishonest was not the right approach. Whether he was being honest or not, by the way you went about the conversation, made him feel like you were just trying to start an argument for no reason. Which I understand to be false, but being more direct about your feelings could have helped in this situation. As for Mark, I understand the way Jackie behaved made you feel angry and you felt like she was being overly dramatic, which caused you to lash out in the end. However, you could have taken a more assertive approach also. I understand you felt like you were being clear enough, but you heard Jackie assuming because of your tone and lack of excitement that you did not want her to come over. You could have stepped up and told her that you preferred to be alone at that time in a respectful way or showed more enthusiasm for her to come over. Furthermore, insulting Jackie was not the right approach either. If Jackie started to make you feel like you couldn't control your anger, you should have hung up the phone and ended the conversation so that you could have avoided disrespecting her and calling her out of her name. So, in conclusion, I believe you both need to work on being more direct about your wants and needs so that any misunderstandings in the future can be avoided and you won't feel angry or sad after the outcome of a conversation because your needs weren't clearly expressed. Thank you for listening to me identify the types of communication styles both characters have, identifying the weaknesses and strengths of their communication styles and giving them advice. I hope you enjoyed my video.